Yeah, and they put a lot of water down, but they didn't put any water down on the groove because that can make it too slippery when it becomes race time. So still a little bit of moisture up top, but it's too deep in turns 1 and 2.
14 riders in heat race number 1, now 13 riders in heat race number 2. Starting lineup looks like this. The 59 of Tom Drain will be on the pole from Australia. Won by Cody Kopp from Micah, Washington. 21, Trevor Bruner, Aurora, Indiana. 79, Dalton Gauthier from Pine Grove, Pennsylvania. Row 2, it's the rookie 228 Cage Tadman on his first impressions ride. The 24, Hunter Bauer from Ontario, Canada. 31, Evan Kelleher, and the 83 of Braden Fanders. Row 3, the rookie Walker Porter with another rookie, the 249 Skylar Sintel. 42 is McLean Drucker and the 137 Colby Gomery from Marlette, Michigan. At the back of the pack, another rookie in his first ever AFT race right here, the 109 Dylan Veeder, and the 43 of Kill Switch Jacob Van de Kooi. Big P tells him how many laps it's time to go racing here in Peoria. The 10-second board is up. It is your AFT singles presented by Kicker Class. Drain on the inside. Another fast guy out here on the outside, 79, Dalton Gauthier. Former winners in the middle with Bruner. And Cody Kopp looking for his first ever PeoriaTT win. Heat race number 1. We're underway in Peoria. lap. Vanders right now slips back one spot. Here's the bout for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Only the top 6 going to the... wins in Peoria. Bruner second. Gautier right there. And here comes the rest of them. Who's going to get that final transfer spot? Here they come to the line.
Bauer just got him at the line. Today you're probably happy in here.
I'm definitely happy up here in the booth with you. Bikes are rolling onto the racetrack to get a sighting lap. AFT singles presented by Kicker. Last chance qualifier on the pole, 31, Evan Kelleher, 132. Pierce, 100, Walker Porter, 15, Justin Anselmi. Row 2, 42's McLean Drucker, 252, Dylan Cunningham, 249, Skylar Sintel, 57, Ian Wolf. The third row, Colby Gomery, 225, Tyler Cunningham, 109, Dylan Beater, 101, Caleb Martin. At the back of the pack, the 43 of Jacob Vandekoy, and the 1 bike of Cody Kopp. 14 bikes, only the top 4 to the main event. The rest of them are done till we go to Springfield, Illinois. Walker Porter tried to take the inside of that second row. Getting them lined up again. 4 bikes. Kopp has to go to that outside, that third starting spot. Leave that second spot for Chase Soutoff because that's how they got qualified. Even though Chase is done for the day, he still has that spot in that final row.
Yeah, you're going to want to keep your eyes on the 1 for a master class in how to get to the front of the field quickly. And he said it perfectly. These guys are all professionals, but he definitely has the most experience in here jumping. So let's see what the 3-time former champion's able to do.
And this is only the 3rd time he has raced an AFT flat track race this season. He's at the back of the pack, talking about the 3-time champ Cody Kopp.
Look at him, aim to the right. He's ready to immediately go to the right and try to get up to the front as quick as he can.
AFT singles presented by Kicker. Last chance qualifier. The final 4 riders to transfer to the main event here at Thunder Valley. Kelleher, Pierce, Porter, and Selmy on the front row. The light is green. Clutches are out. Bronson Pierce gets a pretty good jump, and so does Walker Porter on the 100 bike. Porter leads him in the first corner. Around the outside. Oh, they're stacking him up. 2 riders down. Caleb Martin and Ian Wolf. Ian's trapped underneath that motorcycle. Kelleher goes over, I'm sorry, Caleb Martin goes over there and gets that bike off of the 57 bike. Or 57 rider, I should say. Pushes that bike down. So 2 riders get tangled up in that first corner.
Collaborative paddock.
Yeah, Kristen, he's out there helping his teammate. Out there in his full leathers, it's 95 degrees out there, and he's over there talking to his teammate, Bronson Pierce, trying to help him get into the main event. So it's all about, helping each other, and that's what the flat track's always been about.
Yeah, and luckily he's got that Kevlar suit, which is a little bit lighter and a little bit more airy than the leather suits. But you see all those guys out there with leaf blowers just trying to keep some movement on the suits because, yeah, they're cooking inside of them.
Yeah, I'd want that leaf blower. I'd open up my leather suit, get that leaf blower blowing on me, but you also keep those radiators cool too, because they're just sitting there getting.
By moving outside of it, I'm not sure if our cameras can catch it here, but you can see it along this fence line. That's why we're not seeing riders move further down the track, because that is the train track. That is where you want to stay.
Definitely on the straightaway, I want to stay in that blue groove. It looks like in the corners, especially 1 and 2, Colby, they're trying to go under it or maybe just on the edge of the groove.
Yeah, I would try to go under it if I could. Or it's just so tricky because in 1 and 2, it's so high above it. Here's we're going to get the restart. But you want to find the darkest dirt you can.
Complete restart. Looks like both riders that went down, neither one of them are going to make the restart, which is less people that Cody Kopp has to pass.
Yeah, lined up, turned to the outside again, just like he did in the first one. Just needs to replicate exactly what he did.
Tough break for Ian Wolf and the 101 of Caleb Martin. Last chance qualifier, AFT singles class. Top 4 to the main event. Big P and Daryl Brentlinger show him 8 laps, 4 on each finger is 8. 10-second board is up. Last chance qualifier here at Thunder Valley. 4 to the main event. The rest of them are done until we go to Springfield. Here we go. Clutches are out. Walker Porter once again grabs another hole shot. He takes him in the first corner. Here comes Cody Kopp up to this time, up to about 4.
Yeah, Cody Kopp doesn't get quite as good of a launch, but he's going to be in 2nd place.
Up to this time, up to about 4.
Yeah, Cody Kopp doesn't get quite as good of a launch. Riders up above the groove coming out of the final corner there. The Super Twins riders are going to be one on the rider that could hit a little mistake on the way in, but Cody Kopp really spun it up down there in that final.
Anything can happen.
the heat index, and they're saying it feels like it is 109 degrees out there.
It's high humidity here, and another thing, even though it feels like it's 109, there is no breeze down here in the valley.
Here we go with your starting lineup. AFT singles presented by Kicker. At the back of the pack, using the provisional. Number 42 from Moline, Illinois, McLean Drucker. For you, all 17 riders are on the line. How about we make some noise for these riders? They put their helmets on. It's time to go to work for the AFT singles riders. I hope each and every one of you folks get to go down to the pit area when we get done today and, you know, meet your rider, get an autograph, you know, stop by the souvenir stand. Second board is up. It is time for our AFT singles presented by Kicker main event. 17 riders, 8 minutes plus 2 laps here at Thunder Valley. Who's going to grab the whole shot? Here we go. Clutches are out. Drain on the bottom. Here comes Bruner on the 21. Bruner looking for the lead, but it's Tom Drain grabbing the whole shot.
Yeah, really good start by Drain there. Didn't spin up the tires. Beaver Savage trying to go up the inside of Bruner, but no. Bruner's going to follow Drain up. He needs to attack really quickly, and it's Cage Tad.
Lead lap number 1. Bruner right there in second. It is Yamaha in Honda 1 and 2. The red flag is out. We got riders down. Red flag is coming out. They brought their bikes back to the hot and the cold box right now. You can see the umbrellas are out. The umbrella's not for the R word, but it's for the sun.
108-degree real feel out here.
They're already saying fire up the bikes. That was a quick one. They're ready to go.
Oh, look.
83 Fanders going over there to check the handlebars and straighten them out on the fence. Now he's going to line it up at the very back of the pack, the 83 Fanders. Here comes Big P getting some steps in. Big P shows them 8 minutes plus 2 laps. AFT singles presented by Kicker main event. The bikes are in gear. It is main event time here in Thunder Valley. Drain on the inside. Bruner, Rusev, Santero. The clutches are out. Bruner lead him in the first corner, but Drain sneaks up the inside.
Yeah, Bruner tries to do anything he can to shut off Drain there, but it's not going to happen yet. As we see Intercepts way on the bottom and Bruner around the outside. This is exactly what needed to happen. Will he be able to hold it? from the final row up to 5th place right now.
Bye.